Okay, we're going to try this ping pong cannonball thing again. We tried it this past weekend and we were using 2-inch PVC pipe and that didn't work out. We were getting all kinds of leaks, so I did a little more research, went back to the drawing board, and now I think we have something that works. So we're using 1.5-inch Schedule 40 PVC. You can see it right there on the side. And we're going to attempt to shoot a ping pong ball through this Coke can that, if you notice, we taped it down. Probably should have made a little sturdier jig, but that's what we got for now. That should be okay. And what we're going to do is first we're going to, well, let me show you the rest of the rig. So we've got an 8-foot piece of pipe, PVC on this side. We have an air fitting there, so we just screwed that into the pipe, drilled in a hole. And you can see inside the pipe, you can see where the fitting, maybe it's kind of hard to see, but the fitting kind of acts as a stop for the, you can kind of see it there. It acts as a stop for the ball. So you want this fitting about 4 inches from the end. And then we tried to do this with a vacuum cleaner. It didn't work, so we had to go out to the store and we actually bought a vacuum pump. So it's a 2.5 CFM vacuum pump connected with 3/8-inch line. This is typically used for evacuating air conditioning systems, but it does a trick really nicely here. So what we're going to do is first load the ping pong ball on this side. So Vince, where's the ball? Do you have the ping pong ball? Okay, my assistant over here, Vincent,
hey, what's up?
Wearing his safety goggles. And our second assistant, Gretchen, over here. So let's put the ping pong ball in. Okay, and we got to make sure first that ping pong ball rolls all the way to the other side. So
It's down.
Is it all the way down?
Yeah, it's not going anymore.
No, it's not all the way down. So let's lift this up. Okay, we want to lift that up until you hear it clunk at the end. So now it's down here.
Let me line it up.
Okay, so what we did is we went out to the 99-cent store because we tried all kinds of ways to seal the end, from plastic to aluminum. We actually bought some the cheapest mylar balloons that they had, and we're going to use that as the seal. So that goes over the end, and then we take a 1.5-inch coupler, just a simple coupler, and slide it over. And give it a little bang. That's it. You don't need to know more than that. That's the seal. Okay, so there's the seal for that side. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing on the back end. So Vincent will go ahead and put on the mylar over the end and put on that cover. Alright, so now we're all set. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to line up the pipe, the muzzle part of the pipes. This is the exit side, and we're going to put that Coke can, kind of right in front of it there. And let's see, there we go. So let me explain a little bit of the theory of how this is supposed to work. So the vacuum pump will remove all the air from this pipe, this 1.5-inch diameter pipe, and then we have atmospheric pressure pushing on us on the outside that's about 14 pounds per square inch, which you don't really feel. So once all the vacuum is evacuated, which if you don't have any leaks, and this time I'm sure we don't have any leaks, it takes probably 10 to 15 seconds for this to evacuate completely and be a complete vacuum. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come on this back side and we're going to punch a hole, and that hole will allow atmospheric pressure to go into this pipe. And since there's nothing to keep the ball from accelerating, that pressure will actually push that ball and accelerate it in excess of 200 to 300 miles an hour. And that's just using a vacuum, so there's no pressure in this pipe. This is kind of reverse pressure. Later on, we're going to make another one, and we're going to actually put a pressure chamber behind this, and I've heard that you can get speeds up to Mach 1.2, which I guess you can go through some pretty solid objects. So we're going to try to go through that Coke can and see what happens. So first we're going to flip on, and you notice everybody's, Vincent has safety goggles. I have my glasses on. Okay, are you going to video with yours? Okay, go ahead and start. So, okay, vacuum pump's on, you can hear it. It's going to make a little bit of a weird noise because you can hear it sucking in. Okay. Alright, so it's probably ready because now you can hear it. You know, it's sounding different. So I'm going to come over here and let me see if I can zoom this thing a little bit. Okay. Oh, it did it on its own. Look at that. I guess the pressure just went on its own. So let's go see what happened. Okay. So if you notice, the end, the end blew out. I didn't even get a chance to pop it. Let's go over here.
Oh,
see what it did to the Coke can. So the Coke can is completely destroyed. Right? So there's the end. It even stuffed the mylar into the can.
Wow.
And just destroyed it. So that means somewhere around here there's probably a destroyed ping pong ball. So we'll have to find what happened to that. But pretty cool. I mean, you can do that with just a ping pong ball. Can you imagine if you put something bigger in there? Pretty crazy. So success finally, and just we had to use the right stuff.
Let me take a picture of that.
See you soon.